Aloha and welcome to Hawaiian Xtreme Sports TV. I'm Jen Boniza. We've got an action-packed episode for you today. First, we witnessed an insane mountain biking stunt as two riders defy death on a 30-foot drop. Next, we take a look at some of Hawaii's fastest downhill events during the Camp Timberline series. Over the years, mountain biking has become increasingly more extreme. As the equipment gets better, riders are able to stick bigger and more difficult jumps. Today, we witness as some riders literally defy death on a custom-built 30-foot drop on Oahu. This was not only dangerous for the riders, but also for the cameramen filming it.
We're on the leeward side of the island and up in the hills, hucking cliffs.
I've been riding out here solo every year I've come here, and the terrain is just epic. It's so different than what we have on the East Coast where it's so rocky. Here you guys have this beautiful red dirt. It has so much traction. It's just fun to ride everywhere, and you also have the elevation of the mountains, which is great, and we have a bunch of great riders on our team. Wanted to come back to Hawaii again, of course, so figured it was a great place to bring everybody together and just have a good time before their season kicks off.
It just kind of went hand in hand. Great trails, mountains, ocean, like paradise. How could you go wrong? So when they said we were going to Hawaii, I was like, where do I sign?
Paid for it a little bit. So the bike went flying right at his head, but he's got a nice speed knot. It opened up like he's a UFC fighter. So, I mean, I give him props for trying to get that angle, but it was some good action right in there.
I pushed the record button, I guess, and then all I remember is Jason landing and then a bike, tire, and a rotor coming straight for my face. And then it hit me, and then I got this, and I can't remember what happened after that. And camera flew completely out of my hands, probably a good 15 feet behind me. I'm just glad I still got on my teeth. I mean, you know, that could have been way worse than what it was.
I feel great, you know, except for I compressed my neck a little bit. Other than that, I'm happy I went for it, represented for Hawaii, and keep two wheels on the ground, keep going.
We're just happy that no one was seriously injured during this session. We thank Vish for helping to film, and we're glad that our camera absorbed the brunt of the impact from the bike hurling at him at 40 miles an hour. And yes, we do have to buy a new camera. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We now join a group of professional bikers from the mainland as they discover the trails that Hawaii has to offer, participate in the Camp Timberline downhill series, and take us to a hidden trail on Maui.
The location of the downhill race is up at Camp Timberline. It's a 3-race series that Jason Enright and his girlfriend did in conjunction with Camp Timberline, and it's a really sick course actually. And there's a road gap which is probably about 10 feet, but there's a good gap there and there's no lift at the top of the lip to get your bike down, so it's basically a speed gap. The downhill race was definitely a lot of fun, and we flew over to Maui, a secret spot out there, and to do some filming over there for their webisodes. It was definitely cool having the Morpheus guys out here. The guys are really, really nice guys, super helpful, super friendly, and not afraid of a shovel. And I think we all got in and helped them dig that one stunt, and we all worked together really well. And personally, I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait for them to come back.
Some of our local riders like Jason Sessums, Kendall Sexton, and Vish were kind enough to show around Team Morpheus. And congrats go out to Jason for placing first in the Camp Timberline series, ahead of the mainland pros. We'll be right back.